Welcome to the Mike and JD Show YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. I want you to do me a big favor before you check out this clip. I want you to hit the like button. I want you to throw in a comment and make sure you're a subscriber to this channel. And then I want you to share this video with your friends. Help us defeat the algorithm. And then if you like this content and you appreciate this content, please head over to patreon.com/the Mike and JD Show and support the show. That is how we actually get funded to be able to do this. So we thank you very much for being here. And now enjoy the clip.
Competition starting to get thick, it's the click, so I hope you work your A game. A made no lanes on the track when we unite and spit. This is an A game, better bring your A game. Competition starting to get thick, it's the click, so I hope you work your A game. A made no lanes on the track.
Now Okada is now he is completely all elite. He is signed with AEW. It was announced on Wednesday night or last night at Dynamite. He came out, and not only that, the Young Bucks have fired Kenny Omega permanently and have suspended Hangman Adam Page. And Okada is now heel Okada. He's in AEW. Tony Khan was not about to be outbid, man. And we saw did you see the number, the dollar figure amount?
4.5 million a year sounds like a lot of money. I don't know if it's real, but that's a lot of money for a professional wrestler.
Well, it's coming from Tokyo Sports. Now, I don't know. Is Tokyo Sports like legit, or is that like
that's a Justin Nipper question.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll play kayfabe. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to get those numbers, but anybody, that sounds like a lot of money. I mean, I know they're paid a lot for them, but 4.8 or whatever it was, 4.5. That's a lot of money.
Over 3 years.
Mike, you buried the lead. Okada's in the elite. He's not just all elite. He is being the elite.
Yes.
He's the new Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, he is like the Young Bucks fired Kenny and they suspended Hangman and they brought in. So yeah, he is the new head of the elite. And I think this is the perfect spot for him.
Me too.
I really do. Like, I thought his heel stuff that he was doing with Kaito Kiyomiya last year was fucking incredible. I thought it was tremendous. Like, just heelish dickhead Okada with the Young Bucks terrorizing, and then they're immediately putting him in with Eddie Kingston, and he's gonna beat the shit out of Kingston, and it's gonna be awesome.
It's such smart booking. I get so tired. People say Tony Khan doesn't know how to book. Like, Eddie Kingston is the most sympathetic, beloved babyface on that roster. No one is more beloved than Eddie Kingston. And who's the guy you put him with? Okada. This dude who is loved, but now you're not like, no one's gonna choose Okada over Eddie Kingston as far as sympathy goes, because Okada's a great dickhead, right? And I think that making him a heel is a bold move, but I think it's the right move because Ospreay's your new top babyface. So now you can bring in Okada as your heel, and then when Kenny Omega comes back, ain't no one gonna boo him. So now you have a chance to reignite one of professional wrestling's greatest rivalries.
Yeah,
like, I think this is just genius booking. I really do.
Yeah, and they set up so much, because not only can they they do Okada versus Kingston and put the belt immediately over on Okada. The what is it, Continental? They got too many. They got
Continental.
Too many belts. The Continental. Yeah, the Continental belt. Now people are like, oh, why would Okada want the New Japan Strong belt? He's not going for the New Japan Strong. So that whole Triple Crown thing was bullshit. I think they've dropped that immediately. That was just something that they wanted to call Eddie.
The Continental Crown, my friend. Continental Crown.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was like the AEW Triple Crown, because it had the Ring of Honor TV title or Ring of Honor title.
It still does. It still does.
New Japan. I know, but like he's defending them in like separately. Right. And so I think Okada's just going for the Continental Championship.
I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know how crazy New Japan is with having one of their belts lined up in something called the Triple Crown. Yeah. Right. I imagine New Japan's like, maybe not. Maybe not that. But yeah, I think it's great. Give Okada a belt. We got 20 of them. Give him a belt. Who cares? Give him any belt. Any belt will do. Like, and then it gives Eddie something to do that's interesting, right? He just got Bryan Danielson's respect. Now he's going to try to earn Kazuchika Okada's and not get it. Like, if we just get an American version of the Kiyomiya feud with Eddie Kingston, I'm in. I'm happy to see it again.
Yeah, because I could see Okada doing a very good job of like treating Eddie like Eddie's beneath him, much like he did to Kaito. Because look, Eddie's like, he's like slovenly, I would say, like probably never been to the gym. Like he probably takes a shot of whiskey and smokes a cigarette as he's warming up for his match. You know what I mean? And so like I could see, and like here comes Okada, like this Adonis in a suit. He's like tall, he's tan, he's handsome as shit. He's one of the best athletes in pro wrestling. Like the polar opposite of what Kingston is. I think the feud is perfect.
So do I. His wife's an actress. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Like Okada's like Japanese royalty coming over here, and Eddie Kingston is just he's your uncle, right?
Yeah.
Which is the appeal of what makes Eddie Kingston work.
Right.
And Eddie's kind of sloppy in the ring, but he's so believable, and he's so like he's gonna get on that microphone and just pour his heart out, right? I don't know.
Mhm.
I said I can't open a vein every week. Eddie does it all the time.
Yeah.
Eddie's gashing himself he just emotes on the people, and everybody loves it. And Okada's just gonna laugh at him. Oh my god, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, and I love him being in the elite because it immediately puts him in like basically like the top heel faction in the company like day one.
And it
Right.
also gives new life to the elite because the elite as a group really haven't mattered since what 2021, honest to God, or
Mhm.
probably since they lost those the trios belts.
The
But even
trios
then, it was
belts,
like
yeah.
it wasn't what it was. Now you put Kazuchika Okada there, all of a sudden the elite means something again. And it means
Yeah.
something new. Like it's different. Like with
Yeah.
Okada, it's a fresh coat of paint. I love it. I love this. I think it's great booking. I really do.
Yeah, I think Tony Khan and I think he's on a roll right now
A little bit.
booking this year because I think he got away from the hokey shit whenever MJF took off, and I don't know why. It just seemed like when MJF was at the top and they were doing the hokey shit with MJF and Adam Cole and Roderick Strong, that like the rest of the company kind of started to follow suit. And so they started to had like a trickle down
I
effect.
did.
And then once MJF took off, and then they put like the realest motherfucker in the room, Samoa Joe, as your heavyweight champion, and in my opinion, the best heavyweight champion in all of pro wrestling, right now. Once they put him, like now all of a sudden, aside from Tony Storm, like the trickle down effect is like now everybody's like stepping up their badass game, right? Because like they're taking on the likeness of the champion almost.
I like what you're saying here. I'm of the mind the heavyweight champion that dictates the tone for what the company is. And I think that if you go back and look through the course of history, I think you'll see that that's true. Like the identity of the champion reflects upon what the promotion is. And because like think about Moxley in the pandemic era, it was raw, it was gritty. We were just kind of fighting to get by, and that's the Moxley character, right? And like I think that with MJF, we saw that reflection. And now that we have Joe as the champion, I'm in no rush to take that belt off Joe. I think Joe is
No.
freaking awesome. But I think that his attitude has permeated the card and has permeated the promotion. And now AEW feels like Joe's company. I was watching this. I'm like, yeah, 5 years ago, I totally had Samoa Joe versus Shane Strickland as the world title feud in this company. It's just
Yeah.
freaking wild.
Yeah, I could have saw it in NXT, honestly, but now
Here we
it's
are.
AEW. Yeah, yeah, it's
Crazy. I'm
crazy.
happy. And I'm happy
Yeah,
for it.
and now